at that bruise. Who knows? Hi, everyone. I see you all. I notice you all. I appreciate your being here. We're going to do a live sketch tonight. But first, I just want to ask you, do I overreact? Am I someone who overreacts? It's quite possible. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I do. Like, I thought I made a very small point of this. I really didn't think that I'd gone too far. But the problem is that when you say, you know what, like, that is wrong. Like, that's wrong. And then you get an argument. You have to restate that it's wrong. And then it seems to be a bigger thing than it is. Than it was meant to be. Hello. You know what, Frugal, I looked at your live chat. He says you should hop on a live chat with Frugal and Wheel of Fortune. I looked at it, I thought that was very interesting. It's a pretty good idea to do Wheel of Fortune live. I love game shows. Yeah, Nostalgia and Criticism says they won't let it go. People will always find faults on everything, and I don't know what happened to a simple apology. And I think what actually happened to a simple apology is that an apology now is used as a political weapon. That's not how I see it. That is how other people see it. And if you apologize for something, that's you admitting that you're guilty of it. And once you admit that you're guilty of it, like, it's not just like, hey, people forget, like, or people seem to have forgotten that we're human and we all make mistakes. So in my universe, in the universe that I inhabit, when I make a mistake, I apologize for that mistake, and that mistake doesn't define who I am. It's just something that I did, realized it was unethical or wrong, apologized for, and moved on. But that's not the way things are now. The way things are now is if you apologize for a mistake, you are then admitting that you are perpetually guilty of this mistake, which then becomes a crime and something that defines you. So if Rich Johnson or if what's his name? I won't even use his name again. The guy who wrote the article were to come out and say, "I'm sorry for that. That was wrong." Then they're afraid that I would be able to say in perpetuity, this person constantly does this, and this person is guilty forever of this, that to them is unbearable. So therefore you are stuck in this state of not being a gentleman forever. I mean, you can't be a gentleman if you can't apologize. And that's the thing. And I'm noticing that a lot lately. I'm just noticing that people are, and I don't blame them. Like, now I'm realizing, like, it's not safe to apologize for something, because that apology, even the apology itself, can be misrepresented to include a whole host of other sins that can be used against you, or you can accidentally apologize for something that you aren't actually guilty of. And that can be used against you. Like, that apology can be transferred to something else, and that's the thing. So you can't apologize. But that's not. Still, is that the world we want to live in? I mean, I don't think so. Anyway, let me answer some of your questions. TIWA Vautier asks, Ethan, do you have any plans on working for Bendis now that he's playing for the blue team? We are the blue team, aren't we? No plans. I will I mean, if he asks me to, I will. He's not going to ask me to. I think he's already got his project worked out. He probably wants to work with people that he is comfortable working with, and we have never worked together. Also, we have a little incident in our past that is detailed. I believe I'll tell you the story of me and Bendis working at Marvel together. I think it's in my video called Marvel Days Part 4. I think. You can go back and check that out. Here's Nasser13 asking me if I saw his email. I sent it like 5 minutes before this started. Nasser, I did see it. I have not read it. Didn't open it. I will open it later. EVS, the people want Nicholas Scott. Sure. I'm wearing my glasses. I'm in Clark Kent mode. I don't know. I need glasses to draw now. I need them. EVS, do you know what he's working on? No, I don't. I don't know anything. I don't know anything. I just now officially agreed to do 4 more issues of Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps. And that's what it is. So is Mark Waid just talking S-word about you now? Mark is very upset about the chat, from what I understand, because there was an impersonator in the chat. There was somebody who named a YouTube account after him and was saying goofy things, and Mark found this troubling and embarrassing. And also, you know, I don't speak for Mark Waid, but he sent me a ton, I'm not kidding guys, a ton of messages privately that were, some of them scary. I think Mark is under the impression that all of this was going to be some kind of embarrassing trap. Like I meant to embarrass him in some way. I can only assure people, the only person that is going to be embarrassed deliberately or accidentally on my channel is me. I don't mean to ever embarrass anyone who's gracious enough to spend 2 hours being questioned by me on my channel. I hereby promise, and you guys, there are 115 of you in here, I mean, with you guys as my witness, despite pressure to do otherwise, I will never deliberately embarrass or corner or be rude to any professional who comes on my channel, ever. And not only that, I will endeavor to do my very, very best to make them appear to be at their very best. I will do everything I can to pump them up and to make them look great and to tell you what's great about them and to let them tell you what's great about themselves and let them tell their own stories. I will also do my very best to protect them from fans on my page who are being rude. Matt, thank you for the super chat. That's diaper money for Ava. The difference between SJWs and us is we're better, and that means we're being respectful with those we disagree with. Some of us are, I mean, but some of them are great too. Listen, I have some friends who are far lefties. Tim Seeley is coming on Sunday. Tim Seeley is the writer of Green Lanterns, and he is a far leftist? He might, maybe, I don't know. I haven't talked to him lately about some things. But he is a lefty without question, and we disagree about everything. Tim Seeley is a super gentleman, okay? He is a great guy. He is a gentleman. He's calm. He's funny. His criticisms, his political debate is on the money. It's kind, but it's pointed and it's in the right spirit. You will enjoy talking to Tim Seeley. We're not going to talk about politics, so we're going to talk about his work, and I'm going to make fun of him for being a Cyberfrog fan when he was a teenager. And he used to write me fan letters. Myron Rumsey, who runs the blog of Oa, which is the ultimate Green Lantern website. If you're a Green Lantern fan, you want to visit the blog of Oa. It's got everything you need, reviews of everything. And Myron's so cool. He's a great, great guy. Super fan of Green Lantern. And he says you've done a great job with your guests. And if Myron says that, then that's the case. He's someone I trust. Daniel Montalvo, please don't stop. You will be attacked from both the extreme left and the extreme right. I won't stop because I want this channel. Guys, here's my goal. I mean, my goal is to have 100,000 subs on this channel. It's going to take a long time to get there. A long time. I'm going to have 100,000 subs. This channel is going to be a powerful mainstream voice in favor of supporting comic book creators and making them celebrities, and getting people to buy comics again. That's what this channel is for. So I'm going to get 100,000 subs. I'm going to work really hard to make it happen. And this channel is going to do what I thought Wizard Magazine used to do, which is introduce you to comic book pros that you might never get to meet in person. Some of you don't get to do conventions. And I'm going to make them into rock stars. So you'll meet them at conventions maybe, or you'll see them somewhere and you'll know their faces, you'll know who they are, and they're going to get respect from you, and they'll sign autographs for you. Let's get things back to the way they were. So that's my dream, that's my goal for this channel. Therefore, I'm not going to wilt or bend to the nonsense coming from, whatever political faction wants to throw it my way. I just won't do it. This channel isn't about politics. And guys, if you see me act up, feel free to call it out. I mean, today I kind of skirted the edge by even pointing out that review, okay, on Bleeding Cool. I do feel like that kind of thing doesn't really have much to do with the main objective of this channel, but I felt it was unjust, and I kicked in the dirt a lot. I mean, more than my share. When I was very politically active on the internet, I think I said and did some things that would be considered trolling. Like, I was doing what they do, like what the far left does with their anti-Trump stuff and blah, blah, blah. I was doing the opposite, okay? So I deserve a little bit of nonsense for that, but enough is enough already. I mean, it gets a little bit crazy. Kevin Bevel Jr., thank you for the super chat. Could you draw Big Barda at some point? It's one of my favorite designs, and I know you would do a phenomenal job of drawing her. I love your channel. Thank you, Kevin. Love you and your support. That's $5 for Ava's diapers. Diapers are expensive. You guys don't know. Thank you for that. Could I draw Big Barda at some point? I guess I have to, because you gave me a super chat, and that's kind of how it goes. Yeah. Ethan, find Steve Ditko and interview him on the channel. Steve Ditko is an intensely private man who doesn't like to talk about the things that we would want him to talk about. Like, if I got Steve Ditko here, what would we want to talk to him about? We'd want to talk Spider-Man, and he doesn't want to talk about Spider-Man. So I don't see a point in that. Duranus says, your pro perspective really makes your interviews really interesting. Yeah, that's what I figure. Like, I'm going to communicate with... Here's the thing that you can't get on another channel. I mean, there are great channels out there who do interviews with people. I talk to these people differently than they will, because I'm in the business. I've been doing this for a long time. We speak maybe an almost secret language that fans and journalists don't speak to one another. And therefore, hopefully this, that will continue to make this channel kind of unique as well. Comic Kid says, what made Ditko fall out with Lee? I don't know. I've never met Steve Ditko. I know people that have, and I really don't know. Steve Ditko's a massive Republican. No, I don't know if he's a Republican. Steve Ditko is into Ayn Rand. He's an objectivist. I suppose he probably votes Republican. But I think he would call himself an independent. A libertarian, maybe. Yeah. Joe Staten or Darryl Banks, definitely. Darryl Banks sooner than later, and Joe Staten is a good friend of mine. So Argos 4444, you will get your wish. We will be talking to both of those. Samantha Parrington says, you know what I would like to see? Interviews with the reclusive ones we don't really hear from anymore. Not Ditko per se, but there are plenty of others. Give me a list. Let me see if I know any of them. Fallen Angel asks, do you know C.B. Slabowski? Yes, I do. and I think he's a great guy. I really do. Like, I was surprised that someone so thoroughly decent, and I do think he's thoroughly decent, despite this current scandal, was appointed to EIC. I was really surprised by that. I think he's a wonderful guy, and that's not. I'm not somebody who's looking to work for Marvel. I know that people say, "Oh yeah, you're going to say nice things because you're like, hire me, give me more." No, I work for DC. I have no plans to work for Marvel. I mean, ever, really. I mean, I might someday, but not really. No plans. And I'm still telling you that C.B. Cebulski is a good guy. And I think that the scandal involving him right now is great because, there's some cultural, whatever it is that they say that it is. But it was very creative, and it was born of a man who really wants to write comic books. That's what he wanted to do. So, I mean, what are you going to do? What would you do? Remember that? What would you do for a Klondike bar? What would you do to write comic books for Marvel? If you weren't already. No, I'm not interested in interviewing manga creators because I don't know them. I don't know their work. Ian McCord. If I got to know their work, I might consider it. I don't know. Critical Kekistani asks, get Max Bemis on here to talk about his recent tweets. Would he come on as somebody who wrote a tweet like that? Would he want to talk to me? I mean, the thing about it is that, Dan Slott is someone who, tweets a lot of left-wing things, but he is a great guy. I know. I'm telling you, he's a good guy. I used to say that Mark Waid was a good guy. I'm going to walk that back a little bit. But Dan Slott is a really good guy. And he's somebody who, even though we disagree, will talk to me. Somebody who just uses the F word and says, I hate you, about people who maybe believe what I believe. I don't know if I'll talk to them. Don't get me wrong. I will talk to them. Will they talk to me? That's the question. And I would still talk to them respectfully. I really would. Candy Cane says, we love you, Ethan. I love you too, Candy Cane. Mark Santos. Ethan, what did you think of the Infinity War trailer? Personally, I thought it was the greatest cinematic trailer I've ever seen. Well, Mark, I haven't seen it yet, so let's watch it together. And would you guys watch it with me? And put it on? Yeah. Okay, let me look it up. Don't ask me any questions right now, guys, because I won't see them. And I want to see them. We're just going to watch this trailer together. Infinity War official trailer. Film selection. These are all people talking about the trailer. Hold on.
There was...
Oh, hold on. Rewind. Blow it up. Okay, we're ready. Begin. Wait. I can't touch it. I'm trying to touch it. Okay.
There was an idea to bring together a group of remarkable people.
Yeah.
To see if we could become something more.
Everyone's in this.
So when they needed us, we could fight the battles.
Ugh.
That they never could.
Okay.
In time, you will know what it's like to lose. To feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail all the same.
Oh, look, Spider-Man. Whoa.
Dread it. Run from it.
Whoa.
Destiny still arrives.
Oh.
Evacuate the city.
Oh, wow, look at Spider-Man. He looks great.
Get our defenses. And get this man a shield.
I love Black Panther. Oh.
something one
Who was that
considers
monster?
balancing the universe. But this does put a smile on my face.
Yeah. Oh. Are there more?
Who the hell are you guys?
Whoa. Okay, hush. Well, I mean, what do I think of that? I like it a lot. Yeah, get this man a shield. It's got the Guardians of the Galaxy in it. Hulkbuster Iron Man. I saw that weird, like, alien-looking monster. Do you guys know what that was? Dark Riders? They're Dark Riders? Yeah, it looks good. I mean, here's the thing. I mean, Marvel movies like that that looks really good to me. I'll go see it, sure. And Thanos was awesome. I heard people complaining about Thanos, but when I saw him, I went, hey, that's what Thanos would look like in real life. Yeah. Oh, did I get a super chat? I missed a super chat. Shoot, I'm sorry, guys. Did I have a question attached to it? I'll scroll back. Oh, there it is. Jeff Myers. Thank you for the super chat for Ava's diapers. I bought a good friend of mine several large cases of diapers as a wedding gift. She loved it. I get your pain, brother. P.S. Her little girl is 4 years old and she's a freaking pistol, man. Dadhood is awesome. It is just awesome. And yet diapers are just crazy. And we run through them. Oh, another super chat from Master Chudy. Thank you, sir. Love your work. Ever thought of live chatting a small YouTuber? You should, man. Also, Draw Red Hood. Love Dexter Soy's work, but you need to do that. Yeah, like a small YouTuber. Well, yeah. I mean, I would do it. I know, Master Chudy. You've talked to me about it before. I think it was you. And yeah, like when you say small YouTuber, I'm like, that's me. I'm a small YouTuber right now. But I am now at 60. Am I at 65? I'm at 6,500 subs, guys. It's only been 2 months. No, it has. It's been 6 weeks. It's been 6 weeks, and I am. Let me double check that just for accuracy. I'm at 6,511 subs, which makes me bigger than Nurkish, and that's all I ever wanted to be. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's good. It makes me kind of up there with the guys. I'm hoping. Burgundy Ghost says 10K before you know it. Yeah, let me get to 10K. I feel like I'm talking to Comicstorian and Comics Explain, and I'm just like, at some point it snowballs, right? Like, I get about 50 new subs a day. I want to get, like, at some point, if you have 50,000 subs, you're going to get like 500 a day, right? I don't know. TN Comics, thank you for the super chat for Ava's diaper fund. Thank you, I appreciate it. Your work on YouTube is fantastic. It got us excited about comics and their creators. Keep up the great work. Also, I vote for Sketchy Crypto. Oh, and I gotta draw a dog. I need reference for that. You guys, yeah, you guys with the difficult things to draw. And you talk about, a lot of people asking me, do I use photo reference? Yeah, I would have to if I had to draw crypto. I would. Let's see, what else is going on with you guys? Comic Pop and Comics Explain. They both invited me on. I'll go on Comic Pop. I'll be Ethan number 2. What's up, 27 T-Mangs? What's going on, my friend? Captain Frugal says, you have with me. I did. I've done, I had Captain Frugal on my channel. You can see it. It's still up there. That was really cool. I appreciate it. Frugal is he's a really, really good YouTuber, and he was very, very helpful to me. Ian McCord says, do you think it would be possible to interview John Ostrander? I'm aware that he has health issues. It's possible for me. You guys have to understand something. Okay, let's talk real now. For real, okay? I have people in this in the comics media who want to make me radioactive because I'm a Republican. They want to make it not okay to come on this channel and talk to me. So when you see people come on my channel, those are the brave people. There are other people who I have asked who are afraid to. Okay? There's absolutely no reason to be afraid to come on this channel at all, at least from my end. But there is some social engineering going on in this business. If people are just like, we've got to just keep people who are not on the left. We've got to keep them out. We've got to keep them out. Am I still going? My screen froze. Let's see. I'm averaging 65 new subs a day, according to Social Blade. Yeah, that's great. I mean, I notice like 50 usually. Hot Pink Geek, thank you for the super chat. Keep yo chin, yo boy. I don't know what that means, but I will do it. I'll do my best. The Mr. Fish and Ducks, thank you for the super chat. Don't let these evil people stop you. I won't let people stop me. Ellie asks, are you Mormon? I was raised Mormon, that's correct. Currently not practicing. Am I still going? Let me look. I'm frozen. Do you guys see me frozen on the screen? I'm frozen. Should I stop and come back? Okay, maybe I should stop and come back. Nice profile, let it be. Oh my God. Keep your chin up, boy, I meant. Thank you, Hot Pinky, for another super chat. Yeah, it's not a great picture of me. I can still keep it going. It's just a little weird. Not talking about Mormons. Stop it. Can you get Francis Manipul on the channel? His art is great. Would like to see him go through his Flash run or Trinity. Yeah, Francis might do it. I'm friendly with Francis. He's a nice guy. Yeah. Jeff Johns, or is he scared? Jeff's not scared. He's busy. All right, seriously, I'm taking a vote. Should I check out and then check back in real quick? I got 191 people in here. All right, I'm checking out. You guys, I will be right back. Okay, I'm gonna start a new chat. Stop saying no. We're gonna do it. Okay, bye.